G'day, this is Bruce and welcome to my shop with my darling butcher beside me here. Once again we're looking at planning to go to the BarZ Summer Bash 2018, but in order to do so, because of the high costs, we're putting out a limited edition of these caps. Butcher's wearing the blue one with the gold, and I'm wearing the blue one with the white. There's only two types and it's a limited edition, and on the back we have the Gem Trek get her out. The same with Butcher, she's got hers is the Gem Trek get her out on the back, and we're asking everybody to get together and or get in touch with us and place an order for one of these caps. That will help pay for part of the way for me to get to the bash again. Details are here on this sheet. I'll just put that sheet up so you can see it. This is the BarZ Summer Bash logo. We'll bring that a bit further forward so you can see it. But here are all the details. So, just if somebody hasn't managed to read that or hasn't come out well, you can send me an email to gemtrek@bigpond.com and then I'll respond to that. We need as much information as possible so we can make sure that that we get it delivered to you on time. So anyway, Buz's got to go back. She's got other things to do in the house, and I'm going to proceed to show you the item that I've been working on the last 2 days. Thanks for watching for the moment. Thanks, babes. You're free to go. Okay, so what we've got here, and I've featured it in a few times, is this swing arm that I built some years ago. The swing arm that swings 360 degrees around my workshop, and it services the big mill, it services the HBM, it services the lathe on the other side over here, it services my workshop. We're going a bit too quick here. My workshop bench and so forth. I'm pretty proud of the engineering features of this, of how I managed to get it to go around pretty close to everything, including my electrical switchboard. Just clears there, and that comes around to service the lathe as well. So I can store my 4-jaw chuck down the bottom here of the big chuck, and I can pick it up and take it over to the lathe. And I've also got this magnetic clamp which I use for moving and shifting also other things. So so what I've done, this was the one that I did some years ago, and I've now built another one over the last 2 days. I went ahead and built another one which is similar size, but this one's going to be mounted on the wall. This is for Mel Wilson. This is the top flange area. This will be bolted to the wall, and it's got a single bearing in the housing in here and straight through. Then the lower one, the floor, you can see that's the bearing housing there. This is the bearing housing I've built to go on the floor. It's got a thrust bearing underneath this ball bearing and a seal, That's the mainstay of the unit. Now I've also made a plate up which hasn't been drilled or anything, and that can be fitted to the roof, to the ceiling, which is a concrete slab, as a protector just in case if there's any deflection. The main column consists of a shaft, machine shaft, which will go into the base plate. It's got two squares that I've machined down. They've slid inside. There's one inside of the other, one deep down and one at the end here, and that's been welded on. This bracket here is for the angular tie bar, so that will work similar to that bracket up there. This is the connector point, and that will connect to this to connect to the beam. So that's the connection detail for the beam. The beam I had was 250mm or 10 inches short, so I've welded on a section onto that to give the full length. The other end, this is a 75 by 75 SHS beam, and at the bottom here the same thing, two plates on a shaft, welded to the shaft, slid in and welded, ready to go. This is just a stopper at the end, and this is the plate, the connector plate, which will have that horizontal stay. The horizontal stay I haven't made. Once it's all mounted up, and that we'll be able to take the dimensions and do that. So pretty simple, pretty hectic for a 2-day job, including doing other work and having people around to discuss all sorts of things. So that's it. So thanks for watching, and I also did a big clean-up this morning. It was terrible. The workshop was just full of rubbish, and so now all I've got to do in the morning is to come in here and put away the rest of the tools. And an addition I've got to the workshop is this balancer, and it's absolutely fantastic working. And today I found, just so good being able to pull it out, do the welding, and let it retract up again. So that's been a great addition, which I got some months ago. Otherwise, everything else is the normal Bruce's workshop. Thanks for watching.